And we're underway from the Stetson Athletic Training Center. Good evening, everybody. My name is Evan Weston. The Stetson Hatters taking on the UTRGV. Extremely successful road trip to the College of Charleston and UNC Wilmington. They won both games, 2-0 to begin their season. They take on a long switch of play for me and McCauley. One of the best center backs in the A-Sun. Run, and a poor touch, all that stopped that from being a goal. It comes back out, ball into the box dealt with by McCauley. Well, UTRGV goalkeeper had actually committed, and that cross perfectly placed. If Lopez had been able to turn that towards goal, that was 1-0 for the Vaqueros. Looks like a 3-4-3 or a 5-2-3, depending on how you prefer to look at it. They'll play with the back five without the ball, will UTRGV. Delivering a long ball towards the box. Stetson will play for the back. Here's McCauley. And over the head of Finn Busman defensively to win the ball. Which is the full side for Rio Grande Valley. Luis Rubio, Draydon Kelly, and Guillermo Martinez are the center backs. Right wing back will be Strantzalis. And the left wing back is Eliad Shojai. With Rogers and Box in midfield, and then Edwards, Lopez, and Akio, the front three left to right. Denise. Great. And then a nice intervention from Shalbaugh to prevent the counterattack. 7 minutes in, no goals, but up-tempo back GV when they've had the ball, playing very direct. And Stetson coming to play out here in the heat. A little bit drier than usual today. But as a result of the hurricane, from what I understand, it's the reason why there's been so much dry air, and it's been a little bit hotter. Just shy of 90 degrees here tonight. Looked like that was Picado for Stetson who was going up for it and found it out of his reach and set up really nicely for Aki. It was a great ball by Rogers in the 81st minute to walk away with all three. It does look like more of a 3-4-3 for Stetson, really. If the Busman really playing as a right wing back now, and Denise is a left wing back with Rodriguez. McCauley. Looks like Stetson's kind of tilted their formation to match UTRGV. Ferguson for McCauley. Picado. McCauley. Ferguson. Shalbaugh. You see, without the ball, a block of 5 and a block of 4 for UTRGV. Here's Quenchy. William Akio and wins the ball from him. Well, Shalbaugh looks slight, 5'11", 163 compared to Akio, but he's showing why he is so trusted in the center of midfield for Christian Negu. It's McCauley. There's nobody on this roster more trusted than him, the fifth-year senior from Sefner Falong to get out. Denise cuts in front of him and wins it. Gabriel Denise putting in another hard shift at left wing back for Stetson. Ferguson, Denise, and now in a natural role as a wing back after playing the left side of a back four in previous seasons, is Lopez. Turner. Rubio. They're looking for Edwards. He's their outlet on that left side, but been unable to get the ball to him recently. 23rd minute here, Penn State will be here Sunday at 1 o'clock, and that game will be broadcast on ESPN+. As the Nittany Lions come to town. Helping here for UTRGV. Akio coming in behind. Here's the run from Lopez. It's past him, but Edwards. Save! Leo Portero. I don't know how he did it, but just put his hands out and knocked the ball away. Second cross in, cleared out by McCauley. Edwards looked like Lance. who can do a job for you in defensive midfield and on the back line. Schaubal is looking at Australia, Brazil, Venezuela, Sweden, England, Germany. And the list goes on and on of all the different nationalities and different a regular season conference title 2 years ago and then went on a Cinderella run to the conference title game last year. This feels like a program on the precipice of breaking out in the A-Sun. McCauley. Long ball down the pitch. Busman with settled down by Stetson's defense. Under 15 to play in the first half. And no score. Half hour into the ball. Strategy over the course of a half hour by Edwards. And it earns him a goal. It's a heck of a player they have out there on that line. Rogers. Hatters will take it quickly. Ferguson. McCauley's going to do the long throw here. In it goes. Popped up by Rubio for UTRG. Do something about it. Be two changes now getting set for the Vaqueros when they do have a chance to bring them on. That's a good throw, but DeGance with a heavy touch will not faze them. McCauley. Long ball looking for Bergstrom. That's a great. Rios boots it long. Rogers. 4.5 to play in the first half. Throw from Mazur. McCauley just pops it straight up. Leo Portero able to keep it from a central midfielder. McCauley. Back and tie the game here in the opening 45. Ferguson. Thrown in by Mosser. First half, just a few seconds more than that. Hatters with maybe one more rush. Right in the first half to be on the left here to start the second. Ferguson, McCauley, and Ninrod Picado. As the ball comes into the box here for RGV, but it's cleared away by Schaubal. Not a great run here by Rivera. He goes down, and McCauley tied up in the box as a foul called against Lopez. RGV was very organized defensively in that first half. A block of 5 and then a block of 4 with Lopez roaming at the position that both teams are playing tonight has come more and more in vogue over recent years. Versatility and stability that had forced the cancellation of last weekend's scheduled opener. Busy weekend here at Stetson. Men's soccer back in action on Sunday. We'll get you an update on that as we go. Meanwhile, Mazur with a cross. McCauley pokes away. Still 2-1 just to start of the second half in Orlando Stetson. And we're going to see Dejan Petrov, a junior transferred from Seton Hall. As a dramatic change in Petrov, we're hearing coming on for Deniz, so that would be a change at left wing back. Deniz has played the 58th minute. Hatters trailing. 32nd minute goal by Kyle Edwards, who we have not seen in the second half, has stood up for UTRGV. RGV playing a little bit more without the ball these last few minutes. They're going to have to absorb some pressure here in the last half hour or so of the game to hang on to. A long throw in from McCauley. With this long throw. And it goes again. Punched away by Rios, and then they. Curious to see if we'll see him again. McCauley steps to win this ball. But Bergstrom just punch it down to Picado. 62nd minute, Hatters pushing for an equalizer. What a valuable piece for Christian Nagu. Have a player, a junior, who he can trust to play 3 different positions. DeGance will play right wing here. Rodriguez. Hatters back on the attack. They do have time here. They've gained a measure of control of the game, and now they'll need to put together some chances. RGV has been so organized. And now they have Edwards on the field where if they win the ball, they have an outlet that they can go to and try to kill the game off. Cutting inside here in the second, and then that wide open chance for Coenchi where he was ruled just a hair offside. Now you've got Ferguson stepping through the middle. Coenchi peeling off the defender, but it's cut off by Martinez. McCauley out wide to the right for Saunt. Playing his 3rd position. Ninrod Picado. McCauley. Shalbaugh. Coen. Rodriguez had been operating as sort of a false 9 there for a little while. Second striker under Coenchi. And now he'll go out and play more on the left wing. Meanwhile, really recycled. McCauley. Ferguson. Players do a very nice job of organizing, and this is a good team, this Rio Grande Valley team. They are really. Edwards turns for Akio, chests it down. Akio at the top of the box, turning, shooting, blocked. Lovely footwork there, but Ferguson. McCauley. Hatters with just over 10 minutes to go. And they will. Rodriguez, just a freshman. They have got to be very excited about his potential out of Pompano Beach. Under 10 to play. Stetson hoping to grab one here. They've had RGV, but then a loose touch by Martinez. It does not haunt him, though, as Kelly's able to clear. McCauley with a header. Down to Akio. Long ball popped up. Edwards touches down. A heavy touch. And McCauley able to get rid of it. Now again. Ball over the top. Clark's first touch is a flick on. In the 32nd minute through their superstar, Kyle Edwards. That has kept them in front. We're in the 84th minute. Busman on the ground. Strenzales, who played the whole first half, has come back in here. With Mazur going in on the left. He was on the right for most of the second half. On the scoreboard, they have 4 saves for him, and he had another one that was brilliantly kept out. Dondelli taken down just outside. Minute to go in the game. And a foul against Dondelli.